Andrew Whipple the third. How you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good, Aaron. I'm excited to see what you've got for me today.
You ready to smash?
I'm ready to crash.
Brother?
I suppose so. All right, so we should mention this is going to be the site's Questside Stories' first DL Sizzle review.
Second, we did Mario Kart.
God freaking hell, man.
Welcome to Botchamania. I mean, I understand Mario Kart, Smash Brothers, same game basically.
How come? Why do we only do Nintendo games for DLC?
Because
that doesn't make sense.
Because they make affordable DLC. There's an argument to be had there.
All
but
right.
We're going to jump straight into it, actually.
All right, so what's this DLC? Tell me.
So, I just would like to point out, I got barraged by DLC. I bought the big bundle. It was $21.96, I want to say, was the total here. Why don't you go ahead and jump in there?
Sure,
So,
yeah.
So this is their surprise DLC. So they announced Lucas a couple of months ago. You can just use the little Pro remote there now. You don't have to actually use anything else.
Okay, yeah, I'm totally playing with a classic controller. Yeah,
Is it working?
so good that it actually doesn't even work.
Really?
So you might actually have to just fight against some dudes.
All right, we'll go solo then.
Yeah.
I don't know how to turn you off other than getting out of here. Live recording, folks.
Well, it actually might turn out better because I really have not played any Super Smash Brothers like this. I'm just the casual backseat driver when it comes to this game. I think it's cool, but I don't know. It's cool.
So, as I was mentioning before, Nintendo kind of stealth released. Even though this stuff leaked out, there were data mines. There's always data mines. That's just the day and age we live in.
There is.
But they kind of stealth released two characters on us.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's Roy from Street Fighter. From my favorite.
Botchamania.
Yeah, this is a full... Anyway, Roy from Fire Emblem. There goes blue hair Roy
and
right now.
You've got Ryu from Mortal Kombat.
From Mortal Kombat.
Obviously from Street Fighter.
Oh, really? I thought
Oh man,
he was
let's see that final smash.
If I get it, actually.
I think he does the
Nope, I got it, because I'm terrible.
man.
And I'm dead.
You may as well just die because everyone else is about to.
I don't even know what's going on right now. Anyway, they stealth released some characters just overnight. There's a direct, and they said, hey, they're available now, and that was actually pretty cool.
Yeah, it really was. I love it when companies do that, which is really extremely rare nowadays.
It really is.
So let me tell you first, while you are beating these guys' asses, I think it's hilarious that you just kicked that soccer ball with Ryu and it went on fire and you died anyway. It's all good.
Yeah, I do not know how to play as Ryu. I played a couple of matches. I beat arcade mode with him, or whatever the hell they're calling it nowadays.
So when we first saw the Direct, I was saying that this is coming from a unseasoned player, but who likes fighting games as well. This is going to be the most complex character that Smash has ever seen, and he seemed out of place.
Yeah, like Shulk right there, he's actually a fairly complicated character. That was a good hit.
Mm-hmm. It's pretty nice.
Shulk's up there.
Yeah, but with Ryu, you can essentially chain combos together easier than anybody else.
Yeah, so it's weird. If I tap A, then he does a light there, and if I hold it, he does his fierce, or whatever they call it. I really want to kill Ike.
So if you just saw Aaron do the Shoryuken right there, you can actually do the manual inputs from Street Fighter, and it makes an enhanced version of it, which is pretty excellent. They really paid attention to detail.
It is. It's just a little weird because when I usually do a Shoryuken input, I know how to do a Dragon Punch, but usually when I do that, I have a fight stick, so doing it with my thumb is a little weird. Mm-hmm. And two, one thing is about Smash Brothers is that there's no tracking, so in a game like Street Fighter, you're always facing right if your opponent's over there, and you only switch when you get crossed up or you switch sides or anything like that.
Right.
So in a game where you can just face any direction as you please, doing Street Fighter inputs is a little weird. So we're going to play as Roy. So Roy is the other one.
Yeah. Can we see Ryu's new stage?
Sure.
Let's check that out.
I'm going to guess it's under Extra.
I do like the stage design in this game. They did a really good job this time around. I know that I didn't really care too much for the old school maps that they put in, but with this stuff, and look how beautiful this stuff is.
Of course, I go on random. There's like 50-something characters in the game, and 2 of them are Roy.
That's just how it goes.
So it's weird because there's a Koopaling named Roy, so there's now 2 Roys in the game.
Roy
Double Roy.
versus Roy.
So I actually did that when I was testing it out a little bit, and it's 2 different recordings. So it's like Roy versus Roy.
That's kind of cool. Oh man, they could have just gone the lazy way out.
So I liked Roy just a little bit in Melee, but I felt like the void that him being gone was filled by Ike and Lucina and Robin.
Right, yeah.
There's plenty of representation for the Fire Emblem characters, but
It's too much.
He plays a lot like I remember him playing in Melee. I wasn't one of those Melee players. I'm like, oh yeah, man, I'm totally wave dashing and.
Yeah, that was his big gimmick, right? He'd use the huge overhand swing for the sword.
Well, so Roy's gimmick was that the sweet spot of his sword was in the center, so you didn't really need finesse like you did with Marth, because the sweet spot was the tip of his sword.
Mm-hmm.
So you could be a little less. I'm fighting another Roy here. You don't have to be as precise with Roy as you did with Marth in Melee, and that was the main difference between the 2 characters. And his main gimmick's back. And it makes him a lot easier to get into, because playing Marth is a little hard. Just because you have to be very conscious of spacing and
right.
MLG Smash Brothers and all that.
MLG Smash. It's a thing. Alright. Well, actually, Final Smashes didn't exist the last time he was in a Smash Brothers game, right?
Yep. Guess what? He just has a different version of Marth, so I'm going to land it here.
Oh, man.
It didn't even kill anybody.
Did you have to press it again? There was
No, you just
meter.
do it. That meter, that's just what happens in Fire Emblem when you get a critical hit.
Ah, okay, all right.
All of it's aesthetic. I don't think I died. I'm also fighting the computer on kitty mode.
And Roy's a little easier to grasp, I think.
Yeah, Roy is definitely a very entry-level character. If you want to play a character with Marth, like Marth, but don't have the patience to learn Lucina or spacing with Marth, let's play as Lucas. Lucas is back from Brawl.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go to this Miiverse stage. I'm really interested.
Oh, God.
Because this can go anywhere. There may be penises and Danky Kangs and all sorts of.
So, Aaron, how much did
internet.
this DLC cost?
It was 21 something. It was a very odd price.
But it came with everything.
Yep.
It came with all the costumes.
That
it came
was
with
for the belts.
The stages. It came with all the characters.
And it came with the. There goes Lank already.
That was for the belt. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Where I live, 1263. Oh my God! This is now the official best stage.
Remember
Smash
how I
Brothers.
said,
"Show me your moves"?
Mobs.
Oh my goodness!
I don't think Little Mac is coming back from that. Little Mac is not coming back from that.
Yeah, I'm not really sure if people troll on purpose or these are legitimate children. Gratata Squidward.
You're going to go insane reading these. I'm just going to confirm that.
It's all right. While everyone else is watching you play friggin' Ness 2.0.
Yeah, Lucas is just I want to say he's a heavier version of Ness and just kind of more heavy duty. I like Lucas in Brawl. Oof.
My fist. For the win. That's actually hilarious. Too bad
I can
that
never
Ryu isn't
recover
here.
with the Ness boys.
Get it, get it!
I'm interested to see what Lucas's is.
Yeah, if you can actually get it.
I won't. Little Mac will get it and turn it to stupid Giga Mac or whatever.
Yeah, sweet.
Oh, they're all standing in one place. Awesome. Oh, I can control it. All right.
Okay, yeah, that's pretty sweet.
I actually
then.
killed someone with it this time. This did not happen last time.
Little Mac is for noobs.
No, there was no is. It's just Little Mac for noobs.
Yeah, I guess.
Like he's selling it. Hey guys, we got some hot Little Mac for noobs.
For some reason, I want a Big Mac, and he has an apostrophe between the N and the T. I can't.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness. I love these moments.
Especially when I send Little Mac to milk.
You sent him to Milk Zill. Oh man.
Let's get one in with Mewtwo.
Okay. Yeah. Why
So
not?
Mewtwo's the last DLC character, and I didn't really. I would have not recommended Mewtwo. So they sold Mewtwo by himself, which is why.
What?
Would you like to post a comment for the?
What does a comment do?
I believe it pops up in the Miiverse stage. No, I'm not insane. Two, I'm using a pro pad I bought from Walmart.
Yeah. So we're not going to review Mewtwo, of course, but it's interesting to see something like this anyway.
All right, the music in the
Yeah.
stage, incredible.
Of course, it's Kirby's Dream
It is.
Land.
Have you ever heard the remix of this with? Wait, are they not playing it?
Well, they're playing Ice Cream Island.
Oh, never mind. Anyway, it was supposed
It's
to be
still pretty sweet.
Supposed to be the Dreamland beats.
Everyone likes Mewtwo, and you know, he looks fun to play.
Yeah, he's sort of similar from when he was in Melee. Like, there's no drastic differences. I'm sure some expert player would be able to like, no, man, Mewtwo's got down to 6 frames and 2 frames. I like fighting games, but I've never taken Smash Brothers very seriously.
No, I feel
It's
like
always
it's not.
been a social game for me.
It's not a game that's like that.
Because the problem is the moment you start taking Smash Brothers seriously, and then you become that one dude in your social group. Like, I would say I'm pretty good with King DDD in this game.
Sure.
Like, I played a lot online, but I never got good with anyone else.
Well, let me just say that it's one of the reasons why I love just the chaos of the items and other things instead of like, taking them all away and trying to play competitively. It's fun.
I like both scenarios, but there's a time and place for each of those.
Yes, agreed. Because, come on, you're going to laugh real hard when you've got a bunch of people over who never played this game,
But then-
and they open up a party ball and it's full of bombs. Right?
Yeah, but here's the thing. You don't want to play with that dude when you're all, just having a couple of drinks and whatever. I'm trying to kill this Dark Pit, but he's wearing white and it's throwing me off. Yeah.
So overall right now, Aaron, what do you think of the DLC? Do you believe that there's any discrepancies that you have between what Smash Bros. Is?
I think it's awesome. Ryu is such an awesome addition. He's a bit of a complicated character, and I'm sure some tournament player will be able to dissect him and do all sorts of cool stuff with him.
Let's see it.
Mewtwo Y.
It didn't even look like you hit anybody, but they all died anyway.
Yeah, Mewtwo turns into Frieza in the X and Y. But there's a lot going on. Ryu's probably my favorite. I mean, Lucas and Roy, they're characters that existed prior. Not only that, they're both clone characters that got removed from the game. Fun fact, only one of the new characters is not a clone. And that's Ryu.
Yeah.
There's a joke in there.
Yeah.
And I'm going to explain it.
I get it.
You get it?
I understand, but maybe you should explain it anyway.
Mewtwo is physically a clone.
Hilarious, yeah.
Snake.
Really dumb, man.
Snake's also a clone. No Snake.
But no Snake. Terrible. Well, shoot.
Yep.
I think that's pretty much going to wrap it up. Why don't we do your final thoughts?
I really like it. It's a good deal for $20. You get a whole bunch of other crazy stuff. I'm gonna go look at some of the Mii costumes if you're into that kind of stuff.
Good God, man. I don't know. I guess while I'm talking, you can just go ahead and do that, and then I'll just go kill myself.
Let's
while
go
you're
ahead.
talking.
We're gonna take my fiance here and make her something awesome.
Okay.
So right now she's a robot.
What? Anyway, all right. So I think that the price point is okay. So for $20, you're gonna get all these different costumes. You get 3 different stages. You get 3 new characters, and depending on who you're asking, you actually get more than that because you get a couple of different move sets, right? Like what is it, the gunner, and I don't think that's new, but just the costumes, being able to create some of this stuff like you're trying to now, it's neat. It just adds more to the game for a fair price, and I'm not against that. For $20, man, it's $30 for the combat pack. $30, okay? And I'm going to continue to use that as the definitive example of how not to do DLC. Nintendo, you're doing DLC correctly, and I am also doing this with a child. We just made Butt.
Yeah, Butt is my
Awesome.
fiance, and let's show off some of the gear too that you get with it, because there's a lot of it.
There is, and it looks good, but I just don't like playing with Mii's. I just want to play with a character.
So one, you can get this sweet Super Smash Brothers t-shirt that they probably sell at like
God.
Walmart. Isabella's from Animal Crossing. You'll like this.
Proto Man, yeah, that's cool.
You'll like this.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah, Mega Man
You
X.
won't like this.
I will. And I don't even know how to feel about
Look,
this.
let's make her an Inkling.
Okay, so now
And
she...
then there's some headgears too, so you could put... There's a lot of really cool stuff.
Wasn't that said in the the Direct where every one of those girls is 14 years of age? Isn't that weird?
That was very odd, and that's for something else. Hey man, you could get that Jackie from Virtual Fighter hair and Akira, and there we go. That brings out her features.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really cool stuff in there. You can make her an Inkling, give her a Mega Man helmet. She looks so beautiful.
All right, so this was going to receive my recommendation, of course.
Absolutely mine as well. Mewtwo, not so much. Sweeping Mewtwo under the rug. If you got Mewtwo for free, I actually have a Mewtwo code I have not used. I ended up with 2 Mewtwo codes.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Yeah. And I will make sure it's never used.
All right, well, anyway, besides his unwanted hate for Mewtwo, anything else, Aaron?
No, I think it's really cool. There's a lot of Mii options. There's 3 new fighters. There's a whole bunch of new stages. It's super cool.
Yep, they're priced fairly. If you just want Ryu, I believe he is $6.99, something like that. Not too bad just for a single fighter, but for the whole package, it's a little over $20 USD. Thanks, Aaron, for taking us through all this new stuff.